everyone, we are the Group 8 from 10 Decades. My name is Ivan Nicolas.
And my name is January Gumabon.
I'm Gertie Sarabel G. Saniga and I'm Jan Garion.
In this video, we are about to conduct a survey about something. Before that, I have to have a meeting with person what are you going to serve.
Go.
As a result of our meeting, we are gonna conduct a survey to a random sample of grade 10 students here on Northview 15 Integrated School to determine the duration of their daily commute from home to school on foot.
We are expecting to get 30 respondents.
Hold up! What do you guys think on what they are about to answer?
Maybe just like you, like 3 minutes to 5. Since this school is located near residents' house in this barangay.
So, this is the tabular presentation of what we surveyed. This is the list of the students, and then this is their answers, or the minutes of how many minutes do they walk from their house to school. And then, we made a bar graph also. Sa bar graph na to, pinapakita ay ang 30 random grade 10 students from Northern 15 Integrated School walk time from house to school. So, ito, dito sa baba ay makikita natin ang mga minutes. Kung ilang minuto silang maglalakad papunta sa school. Mula sa kanilang bahay, papunta sa school. At ito ang mga number of students. So, meron tayong 2 to 5 minutes, 6 to 10 minutes, 11 to 15 minutes, and 20 to 30 minutes. Sa 2 to 5 minutes, mayroong mga 10 estudyanteng naglalakad ng ganon. So, 2 to 5 minutes silang naglalakad mula sa bahay nila papuntang eskwelahan. Sa 6 to 10 minutes naman, meron tayong 11 students. At 11 to 15 minutes, merong 5 estudyanteng naglalakad ng ganon. At 20 to 30 minutes, meron ding 5 estudyanteng naglalakad ng ganong katagal. So, kung titingnan natin, ang 6 to 10 minutes, mas maraming estudyante ang naglalakad ng 6 to 10 minutes mula sa kanilang bahay papuntang eskwelahan. So now, after we surveyed a lot of people, now that we have our data, our documents, let's now proceed in determining the 75th percentile of this, since this is the given task for us.
Ngayon, nakuha na natin ang mga data. Ang gagawin na lang natin ay ma-arrange natin in an ascending order. Una sa maliit hanggang sa pinaka-malaki.
Now, this is the time that we will now finally get the 75th percentile. And let's start with the formula. The formula of determining the percentile is equals to P75 is equals to 1 over 100 times n plus 1. And then, after that, syempre, kailangan na natin siyang i-arrange based sa nakuha nating data. Ito yung P75 is equals to 75 since itong 1, papalitan natin siya ng 75 dahil ito ang ating hinahanap. So, bale, P75 is equals to 75 over 100 and then yung N, naging 30 siya since lahat ng data, lahat ng answer na nakuha natin ay equals to 30. 30 plus 1 and then first, we need to answer this one. 30 plus 1 is equals to 31. So, after that, we will now multiply the 75 to 31. So, 75 times 31 is equals to 2,325. We need to divide this 2,325 over 100 and we will now get the answer of 23.25. This 23.25 can get them sa gitna ng 23 at ng 24 na mga numbers to. Now, let's proceed sa interpolation. Ano natin gagawin? Hahanapin natin yung 23 at 24 na number dito sa ating data na naka-ascending order na. Ang nakuha nating mga number dyan, pag-minus natin dito sa number 1 na kailangan natin gawin sa interpolation. Yung unang number na ilalagay natin is yung pang 24. Tapos yung minus natin is yung pang 23 na number. Kailangan nun, kailangan siyang mauna yung pinakamataas sa pinakamababa. Ang nakuha natin, kailangan nga natin kung nga ba ulit yung pang number 23 at 24.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24.
Yung bali, test na 12, yung 23 and 24 na number. Ang bali, gagawin natin is
Pagba-minus. 12 minus 12 is 0. So, i-bring down mo siya dito. 0 minus 0.25 is 0.
yung 0.25, nakuha natin siya dito sa answer natin dito na 23.25. Kinuha natin yung point niya, yung point 25. So, bali after natin nakuha yung 0, yung pangatong gagawin natin sa interpolation ay 0 plus, pupuplus natin siya doon sa number na to 12. Bali 0 plus 12 is equal to 12.
The 75 is equal to 12.
Ngayon, let's proceed sa interpretation. Ano naman ang magiging interpretation ng ating ginawa?
Therefore, 75% of the students' walk time from home to school is less than or equal to 12 minutes.
Realize that 75% of the students ay naglalakad ng 12 minutes mula sa kanilang bahay papuntang eskwelahan. Sa huli, na-realize namin na karamihan sa mga estudyante ay naglalakad ng 6 to 10 minutes araw-araw mula sa kanilang bahay papuntang eskwelahan.
Na-realize ko rin na merong mga estudyante naglalakad na 20 to 30 minutes hanggang papuntang school. Nakakapagod pa rin.
Oo, araw-araw nilang ginagawa yun, no? Pero karamihan din talaga, merong naglalakad na konting minuto lang kasi nga, yung school, sa paligid niya, meron din mga bahay doon. So, swerte siguro sila kasi ilang hakbang lang papunta na ng school eh.
Deacons. The members of our group are, it's me, my name is what do you guys?
Na-realize ko rin na maraming mag-aaragad.
Not
Therefore, 75... Ano ba yan? Di ano ko din? Therefore, 75% of the students walk time from school to home.
Boycott.